The Age of Neanderthals, the world of ice and firelight. The Parker family, 12 individuals frozen at age 25 by the divine decree, were suddenly transported into the age of dinosaurs, where they formed a deep bond with a prehistoric cave tribe led by a strong, wise woman who taught them the unspoken rhythms of survival. Through shared work, shared danger, and the creation of a new blended language, the Parkers and the tribe became one community, strengthened by Mary's compassion, Amin's steady presence, and Ameer's extraordinary mind. A gentle feathered dinosaur bonded to Mary, and a massive T-Rex, once a threat, slowly revealed itself as a guardian, choosing to stand behind Amin as a protector. When the tribe's leader eventually passed away, her farewell ceremony became the moment the T-Rex lowered its head in sorrow, signaling its permanent loyalty. As years turned into decades and then centuries, the tribe aged naturally. The feathered dinosaur lived a full century before peacefully reaching its final rest, and even the mighty T-Rex grew old and completed its journey. While the Parkers remained unchanged, 12 timeless figures walking through eras as the world transformed around them. Ameer eventually recognized the signs of a great world-changing event approaching: streaks in the sky, trembling ground, and shifting air. Under his guidance and Prince's leadership, the Parkers and the tribe spent 5 months building deep underground tunnels. When the Great Impact reshaped the surface, the tunnels protected them, allowing the Parkers to continue forward even as the world above entered a new chapter. Emerging into the Cenozoic Era, they witnessed the rise of mammals, the spread of forests and grasslands, the appearance of early horses, giant birds, ancient whales, powerful land predators, and eventually the first hominids shaping tools and gathering around firelight. Through the Paleocene, Eocene, Oligocene, Miocene, and Pliocene, the Parkers walked onward, the only ones unchanged as time moved on. And as the Ice Age arrived, with mammoths roaming and saber-toothed cats ruling the frozen plains, the Parker family finally reached the next great chapter of Earth's story: the Age of Neanderthals, the rise of early Homo sapiens, and the beginning of humanity itself. The immortal Parker family enters the Ice Age and witnesses the rise of Neanderthals and early Homo sapiens, becoming silent guardians of humanity's first steps. The Age of Neanderthals, the world of ice and firelight. English version. The wind howled across the frozen plains, carrying the scent of ash and snow. 12 figures moved through the white silence. The Parker family, unchanged by time, their breath visible in the cold air. Prince led the way, his eyes narrowed against the storm, while Mary walked beside him, her hand resting on the feathered relic of the past, a single plume from the dinosaur that had once bowed to her. Behind them came Amin, his steady stride cutting through the frost, and Princess, her gaze sharp and protective. Reshaped followed, his sons close behind, their young faces hardened by centuries of survival. Cassandra walked near her father, Amin, her fur cloak heavy with frost. She looked up at him, the same face she had seen since the dawn of the world, and whispered, "Dad, do you think this world remembers us?" Amin's voice was calm, deep, and certain. "It doesn't need to remember us," he said. "We remember it." The snow thickened. Ameer and Amira walked beside their mother, Princess, their eyes scanning the horizon. "Uncle Amin says the stars are shifting," Ameer murmured. "Does that mean another change?" Princess smiled faintly. "It means the world is still alive," she said. "And so are we." Reshim's sons, Nisir, Nishim, Nimir, and Shahim, carried torches made from ancient resin. "Uncle Amin," Nisir called, his voice echoing through the frozen air, "there's movement ahead." Amin raised his hand, signaling silence. The family stopped. Through the mist, shadows moved, tall, broad-shouldered figures with heavy brows and fur-wrapped bodies. Their eyes glowed faintly in the firelight. Neanderthals. Prince stepped forward, his voice low but commanding. "We've seen the rise of beasts and the fall of empires," he said. "Now we meet the first people." Mary's eyes softened. "They are not beasts," she whispered. "They are children of the cold." The Neanderthals approached slowly, their breath steaming in the night. One of them, a woman with braided hair and a stone blade, raised her hand in cautious greeting. Amin lowered his spear. "We come in peace," he said, his words ancient yet understood. The woman's eyes flickered with recognition. She spoke in broken tones, a language half-formed, half-remembered. "Fire, share?" Mary nodded. "Yes," she said gently. "Fire." The Parkers gathered around the flame, and the Neanderthals joined them. The night became a circle of warmth, two worlds meeting under the same stars. Cassandra watched the Neanderthal children playing near the fire, their laughter echoing through the trees. They're like us, she whispered. Just earlier, Ameer looked up at the sky. If they are the beginning, he said, then what are we? Amin's eyes reflected the firelight. We are the memory, he said, the bridge between what was and what will be. The fire crackled. Snow fell softly around them. The world of ice and firelight had begun.
ネアンデルタールの時代、氷と火の光の世界。
Japanese version.
吹き荒れる風が表現を渡り、灰と雪の匂いを運んでいた。12の影が白い静寂の中を進む、パーカーか。時に凍らされ、不変のまま歩み続ける者たち。プリンスは嵐に目を細めながら先頭に立ち、メアリーは彼の隣で歩き、かつて彼女に頭を垂れた羽毛恐竜の羽をそっと握っていた。アミンは静かな足取りで雪を踏みしめ、プリンセスは鋭い視線で周囲を見守る。ラシームは息子たちを連れて後ろを歩き、若い顔には長い時の重みが刻まれていた。カサンドラは、父アミンのそばを歩き、毛皮の街灯に霜をまとわせながら見上げた。お父さん、この世界は私たちを覚えていると思う？アミンの声は深く、穏やかだった。覚えていなくてもいい。私たちが覚えている。雪が熱くなる。アミーヤとアミラーは、母プリンセスの隣で歩き、地平線を見つめていた。アンクルアミンが星が動いているって言ってた。アミーヤがつぶやく。また変化が来るの？プリンセスは微笑んだ。それは、世界がまだ生きているということ。そして、私たちも、ラシームの息子たち、ナイシール、ナイシーム、ナイミル、シャヒームは、古代の樹脂で作った松明を掲げていた。アンクルアミン、ナイシールが叫ぶ。前に動く影がある。アミンは手を挙げ、静寂を示した。家族が止まる。霧の向こうに影が動く。背の高い、肩幅の広い姿。額が厚く、毛皮に包まれた体。火の光に目が輝いていた。ネアンデルタール人。プリンスが一歩前に出て、低く力強い声で言った。獣の攻防を見てきた。今、初めての人々に出会う。メアリーの瞳が柔らかく光る。彼らは獣ではないわ。寒さの子供たちよ。ネアンデルタール人たちゆっくりと近づき、息が夜に白く漂う。その中の一人、髪を編み、石の刃を持つ女が慎重に手を挙げた。アミンは槍を下げた。私たちは平和を求めてきた。彼の言葉は古く、しかし理解された。女の瞳が揺れ、半ば形成された言葉を発した。火。分ける？メアリーはうなずいた。火よ。パーカー家は炎の周りに集まり、ネアンデルタール人たちも加わった。夜はぬくもりの縁となり、二つの世界が同じ星の下で出会った。カサンドラは、火のそばで遊ぶネアンデルタールの子供たちを見つめた。私たちに似てる。ただ、もっと早い時代の私たち。アミーヤは空を見上げた。彼らが始まりなら、僕たちは何なんだ？アミンの瞳が炎を映す。私たちは記憶だ。過去と未来をつなぐファシだ。炎がはぜ、雪が静かに降り続ける。氷と火の光の世界が今始まった。